my channel. Today I am doing a book review on the mortal Coil by Emily Savada. This will be a spoiler-free review, so if you had not read it or if you're waiting to, don't worry, I'm not doing any spoilers. This is just a simple short review on a book that I read like a month ago. This story follows Katerina, the daughter of the world's most famous geneticist who works on DNA and things like that. She is basically the only person left of humanity who could possibly find a cure to save people from the Hydra virus. But her journey will not be easy because an organization called Cartaxis also wants a cure, and they have most of the technology that she needs in order to actually create it. And basically, with a whole bunch of secrets coming out, a plot twist that throws Katerina's life and just another twist around, her journey is not easy. So when I first got into this book, I wasn't sure if I'd like it. It wasn't really something I thought I would like. It's different for me. It seemed a little too science fiction coming off in the description, and I'm not a huge science fiction fan. But I quickly became enthralled by the characters and the story and the actual cover of it. It's beautiful. So one of the first things that really caught my attention was this, with the whole idea about using DNA and twisting it to create something kind of new. I thought that was very original and different, and I hadn't personally read anything like that. And so I was excited to kind of jump into a story that was brand new in terms of reading material for me. I don't know if there's other books like that. I've not read them, but this was brand new to me, so I found it very intriguing. There are a lot of descriptions with technology and science type stuff that I didn't understand. I'm not a hacking and encoder person, so a lot of what was written in the dialogue and inner thoughts I didn't really understand, and it wasn't described or written out in a super easy way, kind of. There were a lot of keywords that I didn't understand that weren't explained. So this is more like a dystopian. I would have liked more of a backstory on how the dystopian came to happen. I know it was a flu that caused people to die off and turn kind of weird, but I would have liked more of a backstory because I wasn't entirely sure what the flu virus did to these people. It wasn't described very well. And I don't know, I was not sure what happens to people when they get infected with the virus. So I would have liked a little bit more information on that too. So plot-wise, it was okay. I felt like towards the middle of the book is when it started really picking up for me, and that's when I started flying through the pages and just really loving the content that was made. So Kat, or Katerina, is like a genius little hacker, and I think that's awesome. She's smart, she's kick-ass, she's just so cool, and she kind of starts out unsure of herself, but as the story picks up, you can see her build confidence in herself, and I really love that. Coil is sent to get Kat from her father. He basically says, hey, I'm here, I have an important mission from your father that said I had to come to you and that you would know why, or you would figure it out or something. Very cryptic, and he was kind of like a warrior type guy, so he was kind of injected with different serums or something to make him tough and all of that. And so he came across in the beginning as a little aloof and depressing, kind of. I wasn't sure if he was a love interest because another guy had been introduced in the beginning chapter. So I wasn't sure how to feel about Coil, but I ended up really liking him. I sympathize with him and what he's gone through. He's a really emotional character with a lot of, like an onion. He's got a lot of peels that you gotta get rid of to get down to the center. Lachlan, which is Kat's dad, is somewhat of an enigma. He's good and bad. He's very gray area. I can understand a lot of the things he did and why, but on other parts I'm like, what, that was not needed, that was not necessary. And so he comes across as good and bad, and it's hard to explain. I'm not entirely sure if I like this character or not. He offers a lot to the story and the plot, but he's neither bad nor good. So in the end, this book was pretty slow in the beginning, but it picked up towards the middle. It has a really great plot idea. I think it could have been executed a tad better, but I did like it. I ended up reading the whole thing. There are a few plot twists that I did not see coming at all, and I had a very good time reading this. I wasn't sure that I would, but in the end I did, and I'm very surprised by that. So it's not heavy on romance. It's kind of flittering through the book. It's not the main point, which I like. And yeah, I really like this book. So I give this 4.5 stars. It is young adult, dystopian sci-fi type thing. So that is the end of the review. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you've read this or if you're going to. I would love to chat back and forth with you. Please thumbs up and subscribe if you want to. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Bye.